What's up? So today I got the kayaks loaded up, got all my gear loaded up, and I am headed to the spot. We're going to fish the Orote Point cliff lines today from Turtle Rock to a little area called Shark's Pit. And we've been wanting to do this for a while, but I haven't been able to really get over there. The timelines haven't matched, or the weather hasn't matched, and it's just been kind of rough. But today I think we're going to be able to do it. The roads are wet. It rained all through the night, but there's really no streams or anything in this area that can murk up the water, and hopefully it's clear. But things are adding up. Today should be a good day. I got Rob The Squid coming out with me. We're going to launch an agate and probably anchor the kayaks somewhere out there. There's a couple of buoys that the dolphin watching boats will anchor to. Over there's the get in. All right, guys, so we're out here. The buoy isn't here anymore. I guess it doesn't exist, so we're just kind of anchored. And fuck, I guess we'll see what happens. I think this will hold. Hopefully it does hold, because I'd kind of like to keep all my shit. And I doubt Rob wants to lose his keys.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he brought a GoPro today. So it's going down. All right, so let's hop right into it. This is my first drop of the day. Only plan on this being a warm-up drop, but generally this area right here has a ton of fish right down near these boulders. There's cracks and holes up underneath there. These were there's tons of stuff likes to hide underneath there. So I just plop down on this rock, get nice and comfy, give a few grunts, maybe scratch a little bit, and then just sit and wait. And I know it don't look like it right now, but this is a happening spot. Like there are tons of fish in this area. For people that go out and looking for fish, this is going to be an area they would pass up. But I know if I just come down here and hang out for a minute, something will show up. Like that big Roy that just scurried from under the rock I'm on to that rock right there. And bam, there he goes. And he's a good sized guy too. He's probably like 5 pounds. He's on the bigger side. Once again, I know these fish get a bad rap in places like Hawaii where ciguatera is pretty prevalent, but I've not got ciguatera from eating these out here, nor do I know anybody, so I'm going to take this guy home and cook him up. Check him out. Oh, and little did I know, I left my stringer in the kayak when we got out here, so there's that Roy on my gun right there. So yeah, that's nice. He probably fucked up a couple of shots for me here, but you know, it's whatever. And now I'm out a little bit further. I think this is probably a 65-foot drop, and I'm going to take a shot at this parrotfish right here. I line it up and I take a shot, but it's a miss. And the funny part about this was I got to the surface and realized that my shaft was gone. It just completely snapped from my reel line, which is a notice for everybody. Make sure your gear is good to go before you step out there. So that was me going down to get it on the Rob cam. That's me coming up with it on my cam. And there's me giving the hey, I'm okay sign. But yeah, that sucked. I had to waste a good dive on going and getting that shaft. All right, here we go, the Rob cam. And we're not too far from where I originally was. There's all kinds of these big boulders with cracks on them out here, and we like to fish these because there are a lot of fish hiding this stuff. And it may look like barren and like there's nothing there from the surface, but there's always something down here. And Rob knows that, so he's just gonna go down here and post up and be patient. Do some scratching, some grunting. And this parrotfish works his way out of the rocks. He just came out of nowhere. So Rob lines it up and then bam. I'm gonna reel her in before he comes off. And head to the surface. You see those waves crashing off the rocks on the cliff line up there. It's pretty beautiful. And there I go down. Try to get some good footage for the YouTube channel. Rob's reeling her up. And there I come in. And I kind of got all up in his business right here. I got a little too close, and I end up surfacing right underneath him. I probably should have stayed out of his way, but he gave me a good shove to let me know he was there. Alright, so that's me. I took my flasher and I just tossed the shit out of it. Up until this point, I hadn't really noticed, but the current is ripping out here. I mean, absolutely ripping. I haven't hit a single drop on this side of the cliff that I wanted to hit. And my sinuses are shot right now. I've got like a blockage in my frontal sinus above my right eye. So I just even out when I catch this flasher. I notice there's an uku down here, but I had to waste pretty much all my air trying to clear out. And on my next drop, I managed to get this nice yellow spot papio. He's a good sized guy, and there he is on the Rob cam. Luckily, Rob got the fish recorded for me. I was having issues with my GoPro due to my sinuses being blocked. I wasn't sure which one to worry about at the time, so he's a good looking guy. But we're done with this side of the cliff, so we're gonna hop into the kayaks and put all our stuff away, and we're gonna go across this little bay right here and head over to the other side of the cliffs. And hopefully the current is not as bad over there, right? And well, you know, there's my stringer right there. Found it. Alright, we're on the other side, and here we are on the Rob cam. Rob's probably I think he's about 70 feet down right now. These flat surfaces out here with all these boulders are just teeming with parrotfish. They're everywhere. And he lines this guy up and just smacks him. I think this is his second biggest of the day. And I think I'm out for the count already. Not only can I not hit a drop due to the current being so bad, and Rob couldn't hit any of the drops he wanted to either. I think I would float 30 feet, away from where I was actually trying to hit. That on top of trying to paddle to keep from getting carried away, it was just almost impossible to hold your breath. So we had to make all of our drops short drops. That was a nice parrotfish. And he's on a tear today. He's just been shooting everything. And this is kind of the same area, but I think he got carried over to this big boulder. He was trying to land down in the sand there, but got carried over to the big boulder, and there's all kinds of fish down here, man. They're everywhere. But I think he lines up on a good sized moo here. And you'll see this moo trying to cross over top of the rock. And he swings his body around to try to set himself up to lunge at it. Takes one big push off and bam. There we go, moo on. and moo off. It rolled over the flopper and just took off. And I'm pretty sure this is our last drop before we got out of the water. And this is I think Rob's biggest kill of the day. He got a pretty good sized parrotfish. The only thing we could do was just drop down and hang on to these structures. Bam, there you go. That's a good sized parrotfish too. Super jealous of that. So we managed to make it out here and do this, right? But man, the current out here is rough. I'm just getting drug into this cliff line, like closer and closer by the moment. Trying to get sucked back into this place right here. Check it out. Got the kayak champion over there. Check him out. Yeah, this place is beautiful. Out here mermaiding his fish. Dude, that is a fat fucking luglet.
Yeah,
look at that big bitch. Old mustache?
Oh yeah. Look at that mustache right there.
Oh god. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll be back out here soon with another great dive.